What's up, everybody? Welcome to Best Massage Tech, where today I'm taking a look at the Achedaway cupper. So cupping is a popular ancient Chinese medicine that is done by a therapist. They take a flame and put it inside of a glass jar or cup to heat it up. They then place that on an area of treatment. As that glass cools, it sort of creates a vacuum and physics goes to work, and your skin and your muscle gets sucked into that glass cup. Now, the purpose of cupping is to increase blood flow, decrease pain, and decrease inflammation. Now, there's also a cupping process called dynamic cupping where you actually then move that around. That's to help break up adhesions. But the problem with this is that you do need a therapist to do this. It's very popularly done on your back. Michael Phelps famously got a lot of cupping done in the Olympics when he was winning all those gold medals, and he had a bunch of big bruises on the back, and that's when it really started to get popular in the mainstream. But again, you do need a therapist to do that, and again, it's hard to reach when it is on your back in some of those areas. So that is where the Achedaway cupper comes into play. This is a tool that allows you to do cupping on yourself. It also combines red light therapy with dynamic cupping. So not only does this allow for cupping, but it does have red light therapy. Red light therapy has a lot of the same benefits as cupping, but it does also promote cell rejuvenation. So today I'm excited to take a look at the Achedaway cupper, talk a little bit about what comes with the device out of the box. We'll talk about what it's capable of and the functions, and then at the end I will go ahead and put the cupper on and show it in use. So this is the box that the Achedaway cupper comes in. Inside the box you have a full color instruction manual, you have the device itself, and then you have a few additional cups. Inside the instruction manual, I'm just going to read the inside front cover. It says, "Cupper is a multifunctional dynamic cupping massager which combines advanced technology with traditional medicine to offer dynamic cupping, red light therapy in one device. The innovative combination makes Cupper an incredible aid in pain, inflammation, blood flow, relaxation, and well-being. It can also be used with lotions and herbs for better massage experience. Whether for home office use or use on the go, Cupper offers a smart and convenient way to enjoy massage and cupping therapy anytime, anywhere. Cupping smarter, recover faster." So that's just a quick little inside page there. Then it does talk about the device. It talks about how to care for it. Talks about some of the specifications of the device and the app. It is an app controlled device, so we'll talk about that a little bit at the end. So make sure you take a look at this before you get started. Then you have the device itself. So it is kind of like an Alexa looking size device. You've got some branding on the top of it here. You've got a few different buttons. Then you've got the cup itself, which does untwist, and then it has a small little ring on it as well. So outside of the device itself, you have two additional cups. So you have a larger cup and a smaller cup. The smaller cup kind of has a little bit of a curve to it. You've got 3 cotton rings. So these are just inside of the cups. These are to help seal off any moisture when it is sucking. So there's just a couple extra of these cotton rings. You then have a longer lanyard. This longer lanyard connects into this O-ring here. So you just press the button and it pops in. I'm not exactly sure what you need this for. The fact that it even has a key ring to begin with is just kind of comical to me, because who would put this on their keys to carry it around? But it does have it. And then the last thing you get is a USB-C charging cord. They do recommend that you fully charge the device before you use it. It does come with somewhat of a charge out of the box, but in order to charge it, you just plug that in on the side and then either plug it into a computer or any other USB outlet. Now, they recommend charging it for 2.5 hours. It only took me about an hour to fully charge it, but fully charged, it does have a 3-hour battery life. Now, that's going to depend on how long you're using it, what settings, what pressure settings you're using it on. So pretty long use there overall, but that is what they say that it comes with. Now, it does come with a power rating of 5 watts and something that they call the suction intensity, which I don't really know what this measurement is, but they say that it goes from 0 to -60 kilopascals. So if that means something to you, I don't know. It sucks hard, I'll tell you that. It's really hard to get off once it does fully get sucked in there. It does have red light therapy, so the wavelengths on the red light therapy range from 630 to 670 nanometers. Again, you've got the 3 different cup sizes. You've got a small, a medium, and a large cup size depending on what area you are. Now, once you turn it on, and in order to turn it on, you just press and hold this power button right here. You'll see it does light up in blue. This is just blue until you go ahead and find a tissue to suck it on, and it will start turning red. It comes with 5 different modes. So in order to adjust the modes, there's just a little M button right here. There's 5 different modes. So we've got wake up, relaxing, massage, professional, and powerful. And with each of those modes, it's just a different combination of how long it's sucking for, how long the red light therapy is going for, how long it's releasing for, and how powerful the suck is. So with those different modes, you'll just have to play around and figure out which one is right for you. Now, in addition to that, you do also have the ability to turn the red light therapy on and off. So that is just this button right here. You can press it on or off. This little blue light indicates that. And then the last setting is just the pressure settings of the suck itself. And in terms of the sucking intensity, it does just have 5 different levels. And in order to change that, you just press this right here and it indicates that with the red lights. They do recommend that when you're ready to use this, you're gonna use it for about 3 to 12 minutes in any one spot. You are gonna get some marks and some bruising from this. That's completely normal. So I've actually used this a few times already. I've had a little bit of shoulder impingement. So you see there, some pretty dark bruising. I did this about 3 hours ago for about 5 minutes in each position. And I definitely noticed a lot of relief when I was doing it. But now that kind of has started to come back. So this bruising is normal. So don't be shocked by that. But I will go ahead and show this now. I'm gonna switch into a tank top just so you guys can see a new spot and see it actually sucking on my skin. But so with that, let's just change here quick. So here it is again, blue light. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here, a little bit on my pec. And you'll see it does turn red as soon as it starts sucking. And I'm gonna try to zoom in here so you guys can actually see it sucking my chest inside of it there. Now this thing is sucking really hard. You could potentially say that it sucks, no pun intended there, but it is not easy to get off. Like this is a solid suction. So you see I got a little bit of mark there already. If I go to the other side here and let it go. Now you can adjust it, you can change the settings on it. So if I wanted to change modes, you can hear it does a few different things. This is a long suck and hold. Again, you've got the red light therapy. Long suck. Once you're ready to release it, you just go ahead and turn it off. It'll release, and then you just kind of give it a little bit of a pull there. So there you go, you got the marks from what I was just doing there. Obviously, it's an indication that it's working. Again, that's normal. Now, if you want to change the cups on this, all you have to do is unscrew them. So I'm gonna take the medium one out and go ahead and put the smaller one in. Now again, this smaller one has a little bit of a curve on it. So I actually had cupping done when I tore my Achilles tendon, and it was a much different looking cup than this, but I have had a lot of tightness in that area. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this on my Achilles tendon and try to do the dynamic cupping. So I'm gonna put a little bit of lotion on my leg and see if I can slide this up and down the backside of my Achilles and my calf once it's lotioned up. So there it is, sucking in on my Achilles. Let's see if we can go ahead and slide it now. Lost the suction. So that wasn't nearly as effective as I thought it would be. It just got a bunch of lotion all over this. It kept slipping off. I think it was just too small of an area, but in theory, you should be able to do dynamic cupping with this as long as you lotion the area up, and maybe it's not an area such as your Achilles. I could probably do it a lot easier up on my shoulder here if I lotioned that up. But again, that is part of why you've got the cotton filters in here, is because if you do have lotions and oils on your skin, that's gonna get sucked up in there, and that's what the cotton helps stop. So I'm gonna do one more area. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it on my back shoulder, and then I'm gonna actually open up my app and show you how you can control this whole thing with their app as well. So turn it on and go right here with it. So I'll just leave it on there by itself. And then I'm gonna go ahead and open their app. And I'll switch over to a screen record here as well. So they do have an Achedaway cupper app. You do have to have your cupper on in order to find it. You go ahead and hit search. It'll search for your device. You see mine there, the Best Massage Tech, which I've renamed. You can rename it just by tapping on that. So now you see here, I can control everything. I control the different modes. So it's on M1 right now, which is wake up. can just cycle through the modes. That one's kind of interesting. It's like humming at me. Massage. It's a long suck, long hold and release. Long suck, long hold, release. Let's go to professional. It's just a really long, intense hold. You can see here too, I'm going to switch back to my camera. I can move around and this isn't coming off at all. Let's go to M5, which is powerful. Again, it's just a really hard, intense suck and hold. You can turn the red light on and off with the bottom here. You can see that turning on and off. I'm gonna go back to the wake up one. So now back to the home screen here. I can adjust the intensity as well with this slider. So you see right now it's at negative 26 kilopascals. I can slide this if I want it to be more intense. Go to negative 37. This thing is strong. I'm really impressed at how hard this is able to suck for such a small little device. At the very bottom, you'll see your battery life. You'll see mine's fully charged. Below that, there's a timer. If you wanted to do just a timed session, you can set how long you want to go and just hold it. If you do click on settings, it just takes you back to that home screen. You can go to contact if you want to contact Achedaway of their Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. I'm gonna go back to settings here. So pretty easy to control. Honestly, just such a cool little device. It's really sucking my skin in there. You see that? It's intense. Again, they recommend doing this for 3 to 12 minutes in any specific area. I have not done it for more than 5. It's definitely an interesting feel. It feels like a super deep massage almost. It does feel like it's like stretching deep into my muscle tissues. But it's something I'll have to get used to. And I don't know, like I mentioned, I did this on my shoulder earlier. It felt great when I had it and I was moving it around. But kind of 3 hours later, I feel like I've got a lot of that tightness back. Now with this, they do recommend that you don't cup again until these marks go away. So these are gonna be here for probably 3 to 5 days. So I shouldn't be cupping again until these are completely gone. I've also heard that you wanna make sure you drink a lot of water before and after, just because this is sucking fluid, lymph fluid, things like that. It can just be dehydrating on you. And the more water you drink, the faster these marks will start to go away. In terms of the size of the device, it's 0.44 pounds. Again, it does look very similar just to an Alexa Echo Dot. The size of it is actually 3.7 inches in diameter, and then it's 2.87 inches tall with a cup on it. So it's not very big. Again, you've got the little lanyard. It doesn't come with a case or anything like that. The price of this is $169, which is certainly a pretty high price tag for an individual device. But if you were gonna go pay for multiple sessions over a long period of time, this is gonna be the better long-term purchase, just simply based on the fact that you can do it at home by yourself. Overall, I'm impressed with this device. It has a lot of power for how small it is. It's super easy to use, just all the buttons exactly how you want to touch. The fact that it has a Bluetooth app is a huge plus for me, just for when I do have it somewhere on my back where I can't really touch the buttons or see the buttons real easily. Just being able to pull it up on my phone and control it and adjust the pressure, adjust the time on it. Super beneficial there. I do wish it just had a little bit of a case that you could carry all the different cups in it with you. But other than that, pretty impressive. For the price tag, I think it's a fair price for what it's capable to do and what it's supplementing and replacing. But overall, that is the Achedaway Cupper. If you guys have any questions about this device specifically, go ahead and drop in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer it. Otherwise, that is the Achedaway Cupper. That's a review. Enjoy your recovery.